Hey there, this is Lucius Laframboise from ENG Suite. I am the project manager of QE Suite here, and in this series we have really been taking a look at built-in Excel functions. That way you can start creating better documents right away. Alright, so if you watched the previous video, then you will, and you watch to the end, then you will know that I said that we'll have to learn a few more functions to move on. That's actually not the case, so congratulations. We're going to be able to jump right in. Again, it's just chaining together a lot of those other things that we've already learned and putting them together, and we're going to be making some pretty long and statements here. So buckle in, it's going to get fun. All right, first thing we're going to do is we are going to check for the index. So we're going to use the same system. We're going to use equals search. We're going to try to find that sign inside of our dimension. All right, then we're going to do equals is error, right? That, and I'm sorry, let's see, I just want to make sure. Yep, checks whether we'll use is error, and then we will do the same over here. So I'll take my C8, absolute reference it, and then we get to just drag those over. Super easy. But what we're going to want to do, like before, is we're going to want to not that. That way if it's included, we're good. Okay. So one thing that we're going to want to check here is, like, let's say you have that plus slash minus. We're going to return this. We want to use the double-sided tolerance. But what you're actually going to see over here is that it's still saying true. So in our nominal, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make sure that we do a two-sided after we check everything else. So we're going to do an equals if, and in here we are going to do an and. And what we're going to check is if is error. Oh, sorry, we don't even have to do that. If and what we're going to do here is we want, just to make this easier here. Okay. What we want is if all of these are false and this is true. Okay, so if and you know what? I didn't want to do this, but I think we will. What we'll do here is two-sided. Equals if, actually, we'll call this one-sided. That'll make a little more sense. Equals if, actually, we don't even, and. Or, sorry, there's 100, because of the way Boolean algebra works, once you throw nots in, you can do it a lot of ways. And what we want to do is, if any of these are true, then it's a one-sided. So what we'll do is we will just say or. That way it's false. Awesome. And we don't really need it over there. Our nominal is going to be equals if and if it's included and not one-sided, then, so it's a two-sided because it's not one-sided and this sign is included, then our nominal is going to be text before. Our text is going to be the dimension. Our delimiter is going to be that plus sign, and enter. That's our nominal. Perfect. All right, so our upper tolerance is going to be equals, and in this case, we're going to do the same thing. If and we're going to say logical, right? True and not one-sided. So if we have a plus and it's not one-sided, then our value is going to be, and this is an interesting one, we're going to say our text after. So we're going to select that text and then our plus. So what that's going to do is it's going to chop off everything after the plus and return it. Now we're going to feed that, so now we're going to go in front of it and we're going to feed that into a text before. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all of the text before that slash minus. And then if false, we will do NA. All right, and I think in here I forgot to add the NA. Always a good idea. Yes. All right, spec limit is if, and we'll do that same test. Oops. And we'll just keep them in the same order there. Not. Then it's going to be our nominal plus our tolerance. Else NA. Awesome. All right, we're good on the nominal. We'll just leave that there in the one-sided. Now for tolerance, what we're going to do here is we are just going to do an easy if, and we'll do that same if included. We're going to go over here and not one-sided. Then now what we're going to do is value if true. And let's see here. Our value if true is going to be just after that slash minus. So we're going to just do a text after. We're going to select our dimension and our delimiter. Yep, let it fill it out. Awesome, 0.01, 0.15. And then this is going to be a pretty simple, same thing, same if, and this, not that. Then it's going to be our nominal minus our lower tolerance, and value of false, we'll just do an NA. There we go, 5.902877. Let's just double check by doing an 015 like we have been. And there we go, 907.877. Let's just get rid of that double-sided. Perfect, it shows up here and we get NA. Looks like I forgot to do my NA there and it returned false, but I just like to do NA. That way I know what's going on. All right, awesome. Well, we're really close to putting this all together into one single function. So this is going to be super cool. You're going to see why we broke it all out. We broke it all out here so that we could really see what functions that we're going to need for this. And next, we are going to actually put this all into a single function that you can put right down here to output your data. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and please do something awesome.